Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for our Oracle meditation with MARKANNA Wellness. I'm Anna,
And I'm Mark.
and we have a new deck this week. So we just got this last weekend. It's called Moonbeam Magic, and we got it at one of our local spirit fairs here in Oklahoma City. And the person that sold it to us actually told us that the artist that made this deck spent 5 years doing paintings that she ended up making into the cards, which is pretty cool. The back of them are pretty too.
Yeah, the back is really pretty
Yeah, but this are well,
with the light.
this is our first time to use the deck. So we're excited to see what comes up.
Yeah, so I've saged the cards here with our Dragon's Blood Sage. Got everything cleansed. So let's shuffle the cards a little and see what pops up.
Are they slick?
They're a little slick. This is our first time opening this deck and using it, so it's really special.
Mm.
Ooh, synchronicity. It is really pretty artwork.
Yeah, you can tell they were like paintings
Yeah,
first.
it's really inspiring me to want to do something like this too. I've thought about making a tarot deck, or we've talked about doing that. So
Mm.
this is kind of inspiring to see.
And he's more of the visual artist than I am.
Yeah,
As
that's
far as
okay.
painting goes.
You help me articulate things better too, though. Sometimes I am more the visual person where you can be more articulate with what I want to say and help me map that out a little better sometimes.
Yeah.
So what's the book have to say for this one?
Okay.
Number 40.
Number 40. Oh, I think that might be the last one.
Oh,
No. Mind. There's 46, actually. Okay. Synchronicity is seeing a pattern of events that occur and lead you to other meaningful places or events. You're being asked to pay attention to the synchronistic events in your life. The things you've been experiencing have occurred for a reason. Synchronistic events are signs and guideposts to let you know you're on the right path. Trust that all is well and the synchronicity is happening for your highest good. And then each one has an affirmation with it too. So it says, I'm open to the synchronistic events in my life. I trust my spiritual path is unfolding for the benefit of my highest good.
I love that. So it really is important to, pay attention to those, I like to say like patterns or even habits in our life that are maybe taking us off course and not feeling like we have this synchronicity with, life just all together. So this meditation today will be about that synchronicity, about bringing that balance into our life and just being able to notice those subtle things that help us move into those paths or, things we want to build on. So just softly closing our eyes here, finding a comfortable seat, taking a moment here to just connect to our breath, breathing in and out through our nose, not trying to change our breath at all, just allowing the breath to move in. As the breath moves into our body, we want to create more awareness of just the subtle sensations, any thoughts that are present here, anything in our mental space that we'd like to bring more to the surface. And then noticing those exhales as a release, as a letting go, finding that rhythm, that synchronicity in our breath first here, noticing the balance between our inhale and our exhale. And then maybe you start to bring to mind those little habits, those little patterns in your life here that are helping to guide you, helping to lighten you up. Just noticing the joy you feel from falling here in line with your purpose, with that rhythm of your life, knowing that we're all here on a different mission, a different purpose. And then maybe you notice maybe some of those things in your life that are pulling you away from that balance, from that rhythm of your life. A lot of times it can just be a habit that we like to remove from our life. We just don't know how. We want to bring our full awareness to any of those patterns, any frequency that's throwing you off. We really want to take a deep look at how it makes us feel, even if there's an excitement in this thing, whatever it is that we do, but then afterwards there's this sadness or weakness in our body from giving in. We just want to forgive ourselves here. Take a moment to remember that we can still forgive ourselves and release anything that's happened, anything that we've done. We want to wake ourselves up to this present moment where you're brand new with new choices. And just thinking about what it's like here to take full responsibility for yourself, to take a moment here to be selfish, to protect our boundaries, and to draw more into our life that brings that synchronicity. So the best way here to release any energies that no longer serve us is to become more aware of this moment right now. To bring in all the trust you have for yourself to make the right choice. And to notice what it feels like to take full responsibility for your whole life. All the good, the bad. Just allowing it to be here with you as experience. To make you stronger now in this moment. And I invite you to release whatever that burden, that weight, that unease that's taking you off your path. We want to invite it to release with our exhale so that when we draw in this new inhale, we have a brighter purpose. We have more meaning. We take full responsibility. And as we move forward into this day, and as we witness all the things in life that try to pull us away, Start to pay attention to those people, those things that light you up and you feel more in rhythm. Start to bring that love and joy of yourself out into the world so that you can draw that energy back to yourself. And as we start to settle into that sensation of being complete, being whole, and knowing that we have to do this work in every breath, every moment, a meditation to bring us back to that synchronicity of what we truly want to bring into our life. And then softly here, starting to open our eyes, coming back to this space. I like to think about in this meditation, like all those things that help bring more rhythm into my life, where I don't feel bogged down or stuck. It's becoming easier and easier to move away or shift out of a thought or a feeling and come back to our intention, to our purpose. And to me, it's every moment, every breath, we're having to take that responsibility. It is up to us to be selfish in a way that we find that in ourselves so that we're not ugly outside of ourselves. Being selfish here at first is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean we're going to be selfish when we move out into the world, but first we've got to be a little bit selfish so we can take responsibility for ourselves and not try to blame others for where we are, where we're at.
Yeah, I think the synchronicity card makes me think of how subtle those things can be in life. And when we're often so distracted that we're just not able to see those things showing up, even though they're there. It's just like giving your mind the space to even notice and not just be distracted by the things that, again, are just taking our energy away from maybe where we want to be more mindful and intentional about it. So just being able to slow down and take that time to be able to notice by not letting yourself be so distracted by the outside.
Right. And even when it feels hard to just be open and honest and vulnerable about things, that I think that's what we've got to get out, of ourselves sometimes so that we can open up and feel more balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we do have our fall wellness retreat coming up September 19th through 21st. If you want more info about that, it's on the events tab on our website at markannawellness.com. And it's also posted on our Facebook and Instagram at Markanna Wellness. So we have a weekend long retreat where we do yoga classes, a Reiki sound bath, we'll do tarot readings and journaling, and just a great weekend to rest and reconnect with yourself, while also being amongst community of like-minded people. So if that sounds like something you'd want to do, please check it out. And you can always reach out to us if you have any questions.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for these meditations. We're having so much fun making them and just proud of ourselves for showing up to do this for ourselves too
Yeah.
and for you guys.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.